So I'm just going to go like pretty much overarching and then talk about each individual piece. So my overall series is about medical bias and how it has impacted my fiance and I as his caregiver. So for those that don't know, medical bias is doctors ignoring or misinterpreting symptoms of pain or of any kind based on their preconceptions about gender or weight or race, any of those things causing the doctor to misdiagnose a patient is medical bias. So I'm going to start with probably my smaller works. Excuse me while I get down on the ground. So my smaller pieces are kind of small. They represent small moments that I experienced throughout his experience of trying to get diagnosed or through diagnosis or treatment. So like this piece kind of represents the emotion behind it, the fear, the uncertainty, all of that. But having each other through it all, it also kind of represents us getting engaged as seen through the engagement ring. The next piece down is an homage to my cat that we got through all this process as an emotional support animal for me because I was struggling. And this piece down here is a reference to all of the different medications that he was prescribed throughout the process because they believed for a very long time that it was muscular pain, so they kept prescribing him muscle relaxers. So this is a reference to that. And then I'm gonna have to pick this one up because it wouldn't stay on the wall. So we've got this piece, which is a woodblock print, which is, let me just keep holding it, to talk about the finality and objectivity of the MRI that showed that he had a herniated and bulging disc in his back. And the red kind of highlights the areas that were impacted, which was his L4, L5, and L5S1 discs. And then the big drawing shows the largest impact that we faced throughout his diagnosis, which was his surgery to correct his discs. And it's rendered in charcoal. All the smaller pieces and the big piece are rendered in charcoal to show the emotion behind it and the care that was placed, and just the more personal aspect of the drawings. And it's really a series about emotion and the emotional impact that things like this can have on an individual and their families. And that was my whole goal of making this series. So, thank you.